Right, hello everyone and welcome back to Chapter Chatters, and today I'm going to be talking about a book that generally got on my skin, and it is The Footage by Stuart James. Now this is a found footage style horror story, but instead of being told through the camera lens like you normally would with films like Blair Witch Project and stuff like that, it's actually told through obsession, investigation and a lot of atmosphere. And so the story follows a journalist by the name of Jess Turner who becomes fixated on this viral video clip that shows a group of 5 friends who mysteriously disappeared years earlier. So, and she was scrolling through the comments, and some of them were claiming that it's all been faked, and some of it saying it's real, and she gets delved deeper inside of it. But yet, people are divided by this, like I said, because of how real the footage looks. Some people saying it's gone to special effects, others saying this is genuinely what's happened. And this is where the tension carries on throughout the entire book, from the first page all the way to the end. But Jess isn't just curious about this, she needs it. She is under pressure at work trying to impress a new boss, and she goes against the advice of everybody. I'm talking her boss, her colleagues, her friends, her family, everyone. And she starts to investigate. You know, and that's what investigative journalist does. She decides to investigate. And she goes to the same lodge that the group had gone to. And this is where the book really sinks its teeth into you. It really gets under your skin. And from the very first chapter, its atmosphere is heavy. But this isn't a high octane jump scare horror. This is a slow burn. It leans into isolation, it leans into the unease and that creeping sensation that you know there's something's wrong, but even when there's nothing obvious that something's happening, that's just something is. It's just something right there in the back of your mind when you're reading the book that there's something there. And yeah, I love the pacing of this. This sort of book that I love to read. And like I say, because the tension consistently build and you are drawn in, you're pulled forward and you want to know what's happening. And yet it keeps up this creepy energy because, like I said, with the Blair Witch Project style found footage, but it also leans into the cult style of The Ring. And it's that lingering dread that it has, even after the film ended. This book taps into that same feeling. But it doesn't rely on gore. That's the main thing. There's literally... It's like I said, it's not gore. It's just the atmosphere and the mystery of it all that really gets its hooks into you, really gets your skin to crawl. But what I will say though, which is what not only what I found, but what other people have read about as well, is that the second half of the book it does become a lot more chaotic. The pacing has changed a lot. Well, this won't work for everybody. Some people like the same pacing all the way through, so you can grasp it, they can read it and understand it, which is fine. But for me, if you're invested in the mystery of it all, and you don't mind that sudden shift in pacing, I would highly recommend you to stick to it. I really would, because if you enjoy the unsettling horror, the tense and the creeping, the building up of something you know it's going to happen, you just don't know what, I would highly recommend it. And you know what? Even when you get to the final pages, it has kept up that much that with the ending of the book, it's almost like it's almost like with the ending of The Ring. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to spoil anything, but it has that atmosphere, it has that finesse of it all. But yeah, I appreciated that, and I hope if anyone else gets hold of it, I hope you guys appreciate it too. So, but who is this book for? Now, literally, this book is, as I said before, it is, if you love found footage genre sort of films, you're going to love this. If you love the slow burn and slow burn in the tension, you are going to love it. If you love the creepy and unsettling atmosphere, something else you are going to love. Also the mysteries that don't hold your hand, because there's so many mystery books out there. I believe I haven't read all of them, but there are probably some mystery books that will just take you by the hand, and this, it does not do that. It does not hold your hand at all in the slightest. It basically goes plop, figure out for yourself. No hand holding. But yeah, but the footage, like I said, it's worth picking up. It really is worth it. But if you're just looking for constant action or pure heavy gore, you will be disappointed. I'm not gonna lie about that. You will be disappointed. But it probably won't be for you. If you want to give it a go, give it a go. Go for it. But overall, the footage, it is a solid book. It really is a good read, and it will refuse to let you go. It is unsettling, it is tense, and it is perfect for a late night reading. It is perfect if it's raining outside and you want to crawl up and read a good book, because it will just help the atmosphere. One thing I will say though, wherever you are in the book, don't bother thinking the end is going to help you. Jump to the back of the book to read the final page is going to help you in any way. It won't. It seriously will not help at all. And yeah, so that is The Footage by Stuart James. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this book. Well, I enjoyed the book. No, I hope you enjoyed the review. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the share, and even hit the subscribe button. And in the comment section as well, there will be my link to my TikTok channel, where I also upload books too. It will have this one as well. And so if you want something a bit more smaller, a bit more casual, you can hit the link, follow me on there, and there'll be more videos as well. So that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.